Welcome back to the Bubsin YouTube channel, where we talk about super duper interesting topics, never anything boring. Today we're talking about glue. Not this glue. This is room temperature glue. You saw the title, you saw the thumbnail. Today we're talking about hot glue. Now yes, I know this setup is a little bit different. Let me explain. The old setup was just a little bit clunky, and honestly I think I like this a lot better. Now today's video was just going to be me explaining that. That's boring, that's lame. Let's talk about something fun like glue. So this is my cheap Amazon hot glue gun. It does hot glue things, and I've done some pretty cool hot glue things with it, like I put hot glue on the bottom of like pretty much everything I 3D printed. That way it'll grip and not fall off of my wire rack. Now that I've got it plugged in and heating up, let's get into the topic of today's video, which is what filaments will melt in a hot glue gun, specifically 3D printer filaments. Now, as much as I would like to, no, you can't just take a spool of filament and load it right into the hot glue gun. You've got to have some sort of shape that can go into the hot glue gun. And what goes into a hot glue gun better than hot glue gun sticks? I've got my trusty digital calipers that have like no battery life. Now I can take a hot glue gun stick and see, first of all, I want to see how long it is. And it looks like it's right around 100 millimeters, so that's 10 centimeters. Now I need to figure out its diameter so that I can make one that actually fits my hot glue gun. And it looks like it's around 6.85. I think I could get away with like 7 millimeters. Okay, so now all I need to do is just go into my slicer program and put in a cylinder, make it 7 millimeters, and then make it 100 millimeters tall, and then print it in a bunch of different filaments. All right. We have them. So first filament is just good old trusty PLA. I chose my radioactive green PLA because I have 3 kilograms of it and I don't think I'm ever gonna run through it all. I also wanted to make one out of PETG or PETG, whatever you want to say. PETG has a higher melting temperature, but it's not that much higher than PLA. So I think it might melt, but we'll get into that. And then this gray one here is made out of TPU, which is the bendy filament. Okay, now I need a surface to do this experiment on. I don't want to do it on my freshly printed work mat. I found a piece of wax paper in my trash, and that'll work perfectly. Now, before I load the filament into the hot glue gun, I need to tell you a little secret here. 98.8% of you are watching my videos, but you're not subscribed. What are you doing? It's a little red button. All you got to do is just go down there and click it. Actually, I don't even think it's red anymore. I think it might be white. Whatever, doesn't matter. It says subscribe, so you should go do it. Anyway, now I need to get the old hot glue gun stick out. I feel like it's had sufficient time to heat up, so we're gonna go straight in. First off, PLA. Let's see if it works. This should not be allowed. Whoa, it is smoking like nobody's business. Hold on, I'm gonna dismount my smoke alarm first. There, now that won't be going off in the middle of the video. There's actually a little bit of green PLA being extruded by my hot glue gun. Yay! Okay, this might be a little bit more difficult than I thought. So it is barely working. It sure does take a lot of force to get this PLA through. And it's coming out in kind of like this soft slime type stage. It's not really flowing like I thought it would. Now that is quite unfortunate. I did think that the hot glue gun would be able to at least melt the PLA. Yeah, it's not looking too good for PETG or TPU. Okay, I feel like I've struggled enough. It's not getting any hotter. It is coming out more than it did before, so heating up a little bit was probably what it needed. Plier. Okay, it is very different from the hot glue. Ah, it's sticky. That is plastic melted. That's hot glue. What? Okay, so there's still hot glue in the gun. I bet you didn't expect any of this when you subscribed to my channel. Okay, PLA is gone. Now I have to try another plastic. No intermission. We're going straight in with the PETG. Yep, get in there. Finish with the PLA. Well, now it's flowing out perfectly. What? Well, not perfectly, but better than it was before. And you know what? I'm actually going to let it heat up for a pretty significant amount of time. Probably like 5 minutes or so. Okay, after a long wait and some contemplation of my life choices, I let it heat up and I did some pushing, and a strange phenomenon has occurred. You can see that there's some radioactive green peeking out here. Yeah, I was pushing on the stick of PETG. I don't think anything's coming out of the nozzle. The warm PLA that's still in here is just oozing out of the freaking glue gun. Is the PETG seriously not gonna melt? This is madness. Why? Why you must be doing this? Why you bully me? Yeah, I don't think PETG is gonna melt through the hot glue gun. Through a more expensive hot glue gun it might, but mine's just cheap and sucks. Hey, it's pretty cool that PLA melted and we were able to get some of that through there at least. Oh, you mother... It was melting! I don't know if it was melting, but at least it was like getting warm and shaping into something. I think it would have worked. I'm just impatient. That's fine, because honestly, what I'm trying to go for here is I wanted to see if any of them would just flow out like a regular hot glue gun stick. And so far the answer is a resounding no. Okay, well, we're going to consider that a failure. There's still PLA all over in there. Mother, fun word. You know, maybe I should have purchased a different hot glue gun for this. But you know what? We're not giving up. We're not giving in. We're going straight in with the TPU. I hope it melts, because I think it'd be really funny that you could print like a... This just in, guys. You shouldn't touch PLA that just came out of a hot glue gun, because it's a little bit hot. This might have been a bad idea. Why do I come up with these things? The TPU doesn't appear to be getting anywhere, and I think that might be because there's still a ton of PLA in the hot glue gun. Yeah, that like barely did anything at all. So, all right, new idea. What if I purge the entire thing with just a bunch of hot glue? All right, hot glue gun, you have your home material back in you. Okay, there's still PLA in there because it is not moving very much. Now this spawns a whole new question for me. I wonder how long like a hot glue gun heat thing actually is, because there's a lot of PLA in here. And I'm glad that this is the content that I chose to make. It's just me shoving crap through a hot glue gun for like an entire video. What? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so this hot glue gun stick that I just put in there, not even melted. And looking into the hot glue gun, I think I found the culprit. It is absolutely clogged with PLA. Man, why is there so much PLA in here? I swear I got rid of it all. Why can't you just let the suffering end, cheap Amazon hot glue gun? Oh boy. Oh buddy. The PLA's getting clear. It's getting clear. That means there's hot glue. Yes, yes. I don't think I've ever been happier to see hot glue in my life. No, and right as I say that, the flow completely stops. Why? So one of my questions that I was going to ask at the end of the video is, should you do this? This is not the end of the video, and I can already tell you, absolutely not. Do not do this. This is a terrible idea. Yeah, there's still so much crap in there. Might just be better to completely take it apart at this point. Alright, well this video has turned into, I clogged my hot glue gun with filament so that you don't have to. Please, for the love of God, don't do this. Ever. Get out that good old iFixit action going on. Yeah, this is the first time I've taken something apart on my channel. Look at the volume of that little thing there. Holy. Yeah, so no wonder it's like absolutely clogged to all heck. Okay, well now I'm worried if I take it apart all the way, I'm not going to be able to get it back together. Okay. I'm plugging it back in. And what an awful video. This sucks. All because I had some intrusive thought and didn't want to buy a 3D pen to make my next video. You know what? I wonder if I could use one of these nozzle declogger things for my 3D printers. I'm not expecting this to work well because these are designed for much smaller nozzles, but at this point I'm willing to try just about anything to get this done as quickly as possible. Alright, I'm going to show you my new revolutionary tactic here. I stuck a metal spudger in and I turned it off, and I'm going to do just like a nice lovely cleaning. Guys, I think I've finally done it. So now when I press the trigger, stuff actually consistently flows out. Now let me show you my little tactic. I've been using the nozzle declogger, and I would just kind of slowly push until I'd feel motion, and then it would move for a little bit and then stop, and then I'd repeat the process, and now it's actually like flowing. So I think I might have fixed it. And if I keep doing it, then we'll get actual hot glue flow instead of this awful mess that's in the hot end right now. I think the suffering might finally be over, or at least very close to it, because now I'm actually getting hot glue flow, and it is smoking up a storm again. But that's a good thing, because that means that hot glue is in there. Now, of course, it's not quite perfect, but if I use that lovely nozzle declogging tool, you can see, oh, there it is. It's hot glue. Ow, it's hot glue. Ow. Dude, look at this. Why is it smoking so much? Okay, after a few more pumps of hot glue, it's actually extruding pretty clean. I'm done, that's it. No more. Well, this video did not go as planned. Next Friday, I'm going to be using this hot glue gun again, this time for something more related to 3D printing. And yeah, that's really all I have for you today. Even though the video was a mess, if you liked it anyway, you should leave a like and you should subscribe, because trust me, this is probably going to happen more than once. And you should also leave a comment, whether it's positive or negative. I don't care, just leave one. And yeah, bye.